This is the MacBook for everyone else, for the normal people. The first thing I'm going to want to do is see if the MacBook Neo plays nice with my Apple Studio display. So let's plug the cable straight into the port on the side of the MacBook Neo. We're still in the macOS setup stage, but hey, there we go. Bing! Responds straight away. I'm trying to use the MacBook Neo as if it's my brand new primary machine, as I would any other Mac that I buy. Okay, it prompts for an update to macOS 26 straight out of the box. Shouldn't that already be on there? Let's just go ahead and do it. It's prompting for an update to macOS Tahoe 26.3.2. I imagine an earlier version of Tahoe was shipped in the box. About 5 minutes remaining for the Tahoe update. While we're waiting for this to update, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to mention you are not subscribed to this channel right now. If you've watched this far, make sure to like the video and please subscribe to the channel. This really helps out little tiny creators like myself get somewhere in this big wide world. No brand deals here. I bought this thing myself. Well, everything here myself. Somebody sponsor me. I'm gonna get a drink.
Up your Mac. If you would like to learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac, press the escape key.
No, I'm good. I kind of know all that stuff already. Thank you though. Okay, slight change of plans so I can actually get a video out to you today. So we've just set it up as normal. We've got it connected to the Apple Studio display. And well, one thing that I would really want, given the location of my MacBook Neo, is to use my existing Magic Keyboard and mouse with the MacBook Neo. So why don't we go ahead and set up universal control? I'm also going to try and connect the iPad via sidecar. So we've got iPad on the right, Neo in the middle, Studio. So now I should be able to move from here. Absolutely no latency at all. Well, I mean, there might be, but you know, it's as if there's no latency at all. We've got 3 displays running on the MacBook Neo. That's pretty cool. What I'd also want to do is be able to use my Mac Pro's trackpad and mouse and keyboard along with the Neo in this sort of multi-display setup. But I found Mac Pro in the display settings of the Neo. I'll just give that a quick second to connect, and then we should have universal control. Now, if I go to the Arrange section, display arrangements, there we go. MacBook Neo shows up in the system settings. That's good. And then we can see, yes, we've got Mac Pro on this display, MacBook Neo Studio display, MacBook Neo itself, and MacBook Neo running through iPad. And now let's sort the arrangement out so that the Cintiq is sitting below the Studio display. Oh, well, okay, we've got to group the MacBook Neo above the Cintiq. Hope you can see this here. My mouse moves up into Neo, moves over to Neo's screen main, moves over to Neo screen iPad. If you have an iPad, you can have a triple display setup just like this. Universal control is so useful if you have a desktop Mac and then a portable as well, so that you can operate them both at the same time. One of the best features in macOS. Apple Studio display by default is a 1080p resolution with the MacBook Neo. If I try and push it to 3840 by 2160, it does still work. Everything's really small because it's not really optimized to be working in this way. It's sort of treating it like it would any kind of monitor. But yeah, it still works. Let's try and put some 4K content up then. Looks good to me. Let's try and scrub through, see if it chops or tears or causes any kind of issues. Okay, I can pretty confidently say that the MacBook Neo is going to be fine for the people that it is for, and you know who you aren't. You can do all your web browsing, multitasking, multi-displays. There's just no issues seen here. I never really had a doubt, because why would Apple put out a product like this in 2026 if it wasn't capable? Of course it's gonna be great, it's gonna be fine. This is more than fine. As a sole machine, for just casual use, if this is something that you're gonna be doing word processing and browsing the web on, checking your emails like most people do, wow, go grab the MacBook Neo and don't even hesitate about it. You know if you aren't the target market for the MacBook Neo. Seen plenty of people on YouTube already with their review units pushing it to the limit, trying to break it, throwing all sorts of apps and workloads at it. And it's actually handling them for the most part pretty well. This is the MacBook for the rest of us at either £599 or £699 or £100 off if you're eligible for any kind of education discount, if you are a student or a teacher, or if you just know someone who's a student or a teacher who can go ahead and buy this for you. This is going to be a game changer for people who are looking to move into Mac and people who are maybe just upgrading from an older machine. If you've got any questions about the MacBook Neo, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. More videos are coming. My dog is calling my name, so I'm gonna wrap this up now. If you like this now, make sure you leave a comment, like and subscribe. Catch you in the next video.